Alright, round one, and look at this curve. Oh my god. On the draw. Even on the draw, so we're guaranteed to draw our land. Guaranteed to draw our land. It's a guarantee. This can also loot upon death if we are mana screwed and chump blocking. Boo! I want to get in there. I want to ingest. Let me ingest your brains. Okay, so I think we're just going to search for a land. Anticipate. So good. We didn't even have to bottom any of our other reclaimer enablers. Just play this out. I guess technically I should go to combat and give him a chance to tap salvage drone. Technically. Strictly correct, since it gives us more information. This is sad, which of course is an issue with our deck, is that we need to enable the reclaimers. Right now we're not really doing anything, but we do have a nice defensive card and some nice late game. The Blinding Drone is one of the weakest cards in our deck since we're so low on wastes. It's possible it's not even worth playing in this deck, but the upside is pretty high, and at worst it's a 1/3, which isn't really that exciting in this format. You want to be proactive with your defensive cards. Proactive defensive, there you go. Tips. Be proactively defensive. So we could sweep away. Sweeping away doesn't really do anything though. Just exile 2 cards, that's all I ask. Just voluntarily exile 2 of your own cards. Oh. It's opponent. For a second there I thought this was yourself after I said that. Man, this thing's annoying. This card's great. Well, that's a good draw. I guess it only cost 2 even. Hooray! So now we can tap our tap, tap our tap. Now we're getting close to roiling it up. We could offer a drone sacrifice, but I mean our hand is, we're not really in any sort of hurry. Three mana. The suspense is literally not killing me. Two mana, one mana. Opponent does have a lot of cards in hand. He's been functioning on very low amount of mana. He might actually be mono blue, but I guess we will never know. We'll never ever know. Okay, that now we can sweep away this without activating. That's where you cast your spells post-combat. Let's just go ahead and do this. I mean, it's gonna slow him down. Boo. So, waiting seems fairly appealing. Just doing nothing and tapping down the channeler during his upkeep. I mean, what we're doing is very slow, but again, we're not really under any pressure, so the fear is that he cobbles together something better than whatever it is we're doing. But I mean, Reclaimer Roiling Waters is pretty good. It's going to be like a million years before we attack with anything, though. Once we've, like 10 turns down the road, once we've invoked his entire board. What a great format. Ruined. It's pretty good right now. Alright. So he's looking to do stuff. Could actually double block, which doesn't seem that bad. I mean, it gets rid of our Invoker. We do have another one in the deck, though. And it's going to allow us to get an ingest off with Salvage Drone. I think I'm fine. It's also, like, delaying the game, which is good for our hand. Well, that is an enabler. Since we didn't draw land, I think we'll just do this again. Can flash out his annoying bug. We do have a solid wall now. The glacially exciting conclusion to the match. Stay tuned to watch what kills who. Am I gonna deck before my opponent times out, or what will happen? Okay. He is playing very aggressively. Now is probably a reasonable time to chump and look for a land. How good is Roiling Waters? Can bounce these two. I think it's fairly good. Oops. Walked the wrong one there. Gets free ingest. And we're getting rid of our Herald. Goodbye. Removal's good. We'll have to tap down our blinding drone. Well, he won't have to, but he can. Okay, he finally found his red source. He can just play Ruination Guide and swing. Hemorrhage is a great draw. Okay. Wants to dump his hand. Might as well kill this while we have the chance. And yeah, we'll ingest again while we have the chance as well. If he does have another Touch of the Void, we're likely dead very soon. Can tap this, play Ruination Guide, and put us down to 3. Ooh, that's a good one. I guess we're kind of priced into roiling this turn. Our back is a little against the wall. Hmm. I guess we're kind of 1 mana short from hemorrhaging that if he blocks a land. So the question is, are we getting another Roiling Waters or something else back? I guess we're gonna keep drawing cards. We're like getting into decking territory. But I mean, we're also at a low life total. Let's keep milling him. Really unfortunate that we lost this for the mill plan. Unnecessary ingest actually matters for our library count as well. Deathless Behemoth's a good one to get rid of. It's getting to the point where he's got a lot of lands left in his hand and library, just a high density of lands. Okay. I think we'll just keep drawing. It's nice that you can make them draw in case you're about to mill them. I think we still need to be drawing though. It's a lot of Roiling Waters cast. Might as well keep going. Apparently you need some sort of clock with this though, otherwise you just tread infinite water. Infinite Roiling Water. Where's our second invoker at? Alright, that's actually annoying. Forgot that Ruination Guide would pump those up to annoying territory. we lose 2 for by reclaimers. Hemorrhage is pretty good. Let's go ahead and anticipate. Start. Alright. 2 lands on bottom is good, and an invoker in hand. So we have a lot of mana. A lot of mana. Can actually start getting aggressive now. Kind of. Sort of. Let's keep drawing cards. It's not like we're gonna run out of them or something. Okay. Beatdowns. Alright, this is looking fairly good. Now that the embodiment of fury got a hit in, that's a lot of damage. Probably should have left this back just to be safe, since my situation basically just went from treading water this entire game to good in that one turn. Alright, now this is more favorable for us, since we can do that. So I'm just going to trade. Alright. That's okay. Don't know why he did that. Ooh. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't get back Roiling Waters. It's his one weakness. What is this game even? So what am I doing this turn? Like, make a land and attack with these 2, and then kill off the Maw if he blocks the embodiment. You could also do some double blocking. I could also just play the Invoker first and then attack in. So we can't do any double blocking shenanigans. And these guys actually have trample, so that makes it extra juicy. Okay. I guess that's fairly obvious block in retrospect, but I mean, our clock is now an issue since we've been dawdling. We drew so many cards this game. As long as he doesn't specifically top deck a way to kill us this turn, we should be golden. Okay, he may have top decked a way to specifically kill us this turn. And it may involve Bonesaw. He has like brute strength, some way to give trample. If he isn't killing us, he can't attack. But I mean, he's also just dead on board if he doesn't attack. He's kind of got a desperation attack. Can't beat brute strength. And there's not really too much else. Okay. So he just kills our invoker and then he dies. Could upkeep scribe, that probably just wastes more time than it's worth. Especially if he's playing something like that. Alright. Go. Well, that was a game. Gravity negator would be great. What else? What else? What else? What else do we got? Yeah, some 2/5s, and a couple of flyers. Processor assault would be great if we could reliably trigger it. I think I'm going to cut the salvage drone though, since the board was very gummed up. Walker seems reasonable against the 2/5 guys, although they still trade, but assuming I have my wastes, yeah, probably not worth it. I think I will bring in my waste mana though, since we have gravity negator and it's useful with the drone. Opens up our Sears lantern. Let's do that. Got a bit of a time battle. Embodiment of Fury. I think this hand's a keep. I mean, this card is ridiculous. Even though we don't have a red source, that card is also ridiculous. We have the membrane for any shenanigans, but this is a slow matchup. Infiltrator's a great draw. Well, not great, but it's a draw. Something to play, and it enables our Reclaimer. No! No! Okay. I thought that was some sort of counter. Good old mono blue wastes again. The waste mana is taxing on your mana base. It does lose you games some of the time. Stretching your mana base that extra bit. Let's get in. Sweep away, sweep away. Furious. You have angered me. This card is a beast. Containment Membrane's terrible against this thing. Needs an answer for this. Something. He's just on blue mana. We did see Spatial Contortion, so that would be a good answer. Like that. Isn't awful. Oh wait, well, yeah, it's awful. Against Embodiment. Chomp, 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 chomp. Rage. Rage, 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 rage. Okay, that sucks. Fine. Now we can exile it with this. Looks like we're gonna have to go back to plan B for Benthic. Alright. Goodbye. I'm no longer angry. Ooh. A flyer? An actual flyer? Alright. Oh man, we milled the bone saw. How unlucky can you get? So, alright, another waste mana. It doesn't really do anything. It's gonna get jiggy with it again. I think we want to membrane that. And hold off on attacking since we should have the late game here with Roiling Waters and Reclaimer. We are at low. Jeez. He's running low on cards though, and still doesn't have red mana, so we got that going for us. Molten Nursery. Whew. That would be a slow and painful death. It's great with this thing. And by great, I mean slow and painful. Does he have touch? Does he have a bad touch for me? Can't really do anything. Could have exiled a card. He's lower on time than us though now. Ooh. Pretty good. Right, those attacks actually seem good for us. We are at 3 though, so Touch the Void now gets us. And we didn't draw land. Which means we still somehow don't have anything for this Reclaimer. He does have the clock pressure and the down a match pressure though. Would be nice to kill him before he just draws Touch of the Void. Would be even nicer to mill Touch of the Void. No! Alright. Similar time and a slow matchup. This is going to be a good third game. I think I'm fine with the way it is now. Negate is reasonable, but I don't really want to fall behind on board. Keep. Time is of the essence. Mulligan. Scry. Ooh, that scry. That scry. That scry is a timely scry. That takes some time. This hand's great, by the way. Anticipate's gonna eat up time, though. Quickest anticipate of my life. Take that. Fits the curve nicely. Up some amount of seconds. Opponent instantly loses. Okay. It's never how you're expecting to lose. This guy was expecting one of us to time out and then just gets hit by a bus. Okay, so this is whenever you cast, so it works nicely with Reclaimer. Yoink. This board of 2 X's is completely unstoppable. Clutch. Okay. Should technically be F6 now, but alright, he actually drew out of it nicely, so ooh. Anticipate into a land. Okay. Over Dark Dwellers, why not? Smushy. Smoosh. Smoosh face. And then this is going to seal the deal, since we are going to draw land off of it, or in our draw step. And we don't actually need to draw land, we have more than lethal. That's how it's done. Curved out perfectly. Perfectly with anticipates. We actually used... Did we use all our mana except the first turn? Quite possibly we did there. We tapped all our lands every turn except the first turn. So that's how you do it. Mana efficiency right there. Alright, hopefully rounds 2 and 3 are as amazing as that round.